Ed's been on some TV shows, so you might notice him, or you might not. No pressure. But he is very funny. Please give it up for AJ Smithey, everybody.
Thank you so much. Keep it rolling for our last comics. Everyone's been very funny. Very funny. Thank you, guys. Everyone looks very beautiful tonight. That's first for me. That's all right. I just want to say Happy Black History Month to everyone. I know you guys are thinking that Black History Month was in February, but in honor of OU and Ferguson, I'm going to keep that rolling for another month. I think it's just necessary until, we all get on the same page. It's pretty interesting. Those kids from the neighborhood, I actually grew up down the street from them. They went to this school called Jesuit College Preparatory in Dallas, Texas. And what's really upsetting is they're telling everyone that. They're telling everyone where they're saying in the interviews like, we're so sorry, this is really foolish. Shout out to Jesuit College Preparatory in Dallas, Texas on the corner of Inwood. If I was at school, I would be like, cease and desist, motherfuckers. That is not cool. That is not cool. What I was going to say is I used to think that things were getting so much better. You know what I mean? Like, before all this happened, I was actually, like, kind of in awe that I was like, maybe racism's just done, Like, I was actually sitting with my roommate, we were both drunk one night, and I was like, hey, Alex. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, racism? And he's like, yeah? I'm like, I think it's gone. And he goes, because he's drunk, he's like, are you sure? and I get up and head towards the window like I'm gonna spot it peeking from a bush. And I'm like, I don't see it. It's just not gonna be there anymore, And the reason is because there's so many things, positive things that we see in today's culture. Like, we have so much diversity. Like, we got shows like Jane the Virgin, right? And we got Fresh Off the Boat and Walking Dead when they don't kill all the black people off. Seriously, how many T-bones have we been through on this show already? I'm just saying. But we don't have all those same things anymore. And now, if you want to find racism, for me, at least in my very blessed life, I have to look for it. I've been stopped by the cops before. They don't do nothing to me, right? And maybe it's because I'm wearing my Carlton Banks polo shirt. But otherwise, they're cool on me, So if I want to encounter that sort of stereotypicalness, I have to search for it, and sometimes I kind of want to. I work at a restaurant, and so I get the opportunity to fuck with people all the time. So sometimes I'll come to a new table, and I'll just go on an accent. I'll be like, good afternoon, my name's Philip, I'm taking care of you. Would you like to start with a nice hot tea? And they're like, are you really? And I'm like, what? What are you thinking? You think I can't talk like this? Think I can't be a British person just because I'm black? I don't know how British people say black. I went through 4 different versions of that word just to make sure. I wasn't sure. But to me, that's the difference right now between what I feel like is racism and prejudice. So just hear me out on this. Racism cannot exist in this world. It is unacceptable because racism is born out of hatred. It is hatred and intolerance of other cultures and other races. Whereas prejudice is ignorance, and when you're prejudging something, which grows a stereotype, which can be fun to play with. I love when I hear people say certain stereotypes that we get to debunk, right? What's the famous one? Asian women can't drive, right? Are there any Asian women in the house? There you go. I'm sorry, I put you on Front Street. Asian women can't drive, right? That's a stereotype, right? So it makes me so happy when someone says that, because it means someone gets to come up and be like, oh yeah, well, I just won the motherfucking 8500, bitch! I'm an Asian woman. Or what's the best one? Black people. Black men have big penises, right? We all know that one. I love pulling my pants down and be like, boom! Now what? Here's some binoculars. You still can't find it, can ya? Yeah! Take that shit. It's terrible. But one of my favorite stereotypes, which is one I really wish was true, is about black men being athletic. I really, really ridiculously wish that was true. And by the way, quick segue. Is everyone ready for March Madness? Woo! March Madness. I don't care either. I don't care about March Madness. I don't care about basketball. But guess what? My girlfriend does. She went to Duke, and they play that shit there. You guys heard of that place? Yeah. So like, I don't play basketball, but I do play it on TV. I just did a commercial playing a college basketball player, right? Nailed it. Anyway, so like I did this commercial playing a college basketball player, and my girlfriend told her dad about it. She's like, "Yeah, AJ's playing a college basketball player on a commercial coming up," and he's like, "Oh, AJ got that commercial? Okay. Is he athletic?" And my girlfriend goes, well, not really. I mean, he's tall, but I go, what? How dare you? Let me look at me. I'm athletic. It didn't hurt as much as my roommate. Okay, because after this commercial, we've been filming this commercial all day, and it's me and all these guys, all these talented actors. I come home, right? I come home to my roommate, and I'm like, man, that was the best day ever, because I haven't been part of a team before, right? So I'm like, man, this is so cool. Like, me and my brothers, we were just out there getting it. We're like with this team, me and my teammates, And he's like, what position did you play? And I'm like, ow, damn. Like, shot down. There's one quick story I want to tell you guys before I head out. And this story has no moral. It's in no way connected to this other thing. But I got my car totaled not too long ago. I got my car totaled, and thinking about this, I was like, man, this car, I put 185,000 miles on this car. It was my Honda Accord. It took me to and fro, took it across the country 3 times, right? The whole car had 185,000 miles on it, and so I'm like, okay, I better sell the car for parts. So I go around looking for where to sell this car. I sell it to the top bidder for $60. $60, and I did the math in my head, and I said, I just sold my car for 9 sandwiches. And 9 sandwiches, and you know the worst? They're not even foot-long sandwiches. That's it. That's no way connected, but that's all I want to say. Thank you guys so much. I'm AJ.